Good evening. Thank you for coming to this channel, Question and Research. Please subscribe, comment, put on the notification bell, and share. Share your thoughts and opinions. Today will be Bass Reeves. He is known as a bounty hunter, or better yet, a U.S. Deputy Marshal. Bass Reeves was born in 1838 in Arkansas to slave parents. He was born into slavery. However, he did not die a slave. His master, well, owner, I don't want to say master, his owner was William Reeves, and he was also a farmer and a politician. Um, During this time, Reeves was had to fight on the Confederate side because he was based out of Texas, and Texas was a part of the Confederacy. Eventually, Reeves broke away from. Rumor has it, Reeves broke away from his master, William Reeves. Um, they got into a fight, so he became an automatic fugitive because he was someone's property, and he had a fight, an altercation, a physical altercation with his owner who owned him. So he hid out. So what made him not be a fugitive anymore was the fact that the Emancipation Proclamation was signed in 1863, deeming him as a free man. What is very special to me about Bass Reeves is, one, he's a black man, 6'2", 200 pounds. But he didn't know how to read. He did not know how to write. So when he was looking for people and he got a hold of the warrants, he would have somebody read him the warrants with all the pertinent details and what he needs to look for. So he remembered that, which is a very good trait to have, because me personally, I like to write stuff down so I know what I'm looking for. And we have things like technology, but he used his strengths about himself, his wits and his strength. So he would do that. Also, he was ambidextrous. He was really good at pulling his gun, shoot people when it was needed. He also knew Native American languages. So he stayed with them. He knew their customs, he knew their languages. So they became like trusted allies. So he was good for that. So if he had to go into Indian territory, and at the time that was Oklahoma, in some areas of Oklahoma, that's where he was. Um, he was able to go into those territories and get whoever was needed if they broke the law. So Bass Reeves, he was a master of disguises. That was plenty of descriptions about him. Um, One noted person that he really brought to justice was this man named Bob Dozier. It took He eluded the law for like several months, and this man was known to steal and rob, take cattle, take horses, rob banks, take stagecoaches. But Bass Reeves was the one to bring him to justice. So he was all about the justice. Also, when I said a few moments ago that Bass Reeves was a master of disguises, he also traveled 28 miles to capture brothers who obviously broke the law. He gained trust and access through the mother, and when he revealed who he was, they just knew they were caught. And the mother was not happy about that. So Bass Reeves, he just knew his surroundings very well. So he studied the terrain, everything. What he relied on was his experience and what he known to be in the area. Also instinct as well, and the fact that he had some notable strengths about himself, regardless if he did not know how to read or write. Also, he was a married man. He had 10 children, 5 girls, 5 boys. Um, and he also served as a U.S. Deputy Marshal for 32 years. Bass Reeves passed away in 1910. So here's a quote that I found about Reeves, Bass Reeves. Also, he was named after his grandfather, the first name. And most slaves, they usually take the surname of their master. So here's a quote. Reeves was never known to show the slightest excitement under any circumstances. He does not know what fear is. And this was quoted by the Oklahoma City Weekly Times Journal. Where my sources came from was Legends of America. And I think there was a movie about Bass Reeves that was released in 2010. So that's your Black History moment for today on February 4th. I will be uploading this. You may get this tomorrow because it does take some time to upload. But thank you for listening. Please follow me on Instagram, question and research. Please and like and follow and comment. Also, like this video. Also, be a subscriber, be a subby. Subscribe to this channel. And thank you, and you have a great night.